A very good evening to all those who have joined in for today's evening on 30 hours of student development program. So before we could start, I would request the faculties, HODs to remind the students to join in. And as well, I request the students also to inform their fellow friends to join in quickly. We would be starting the session shortly.
Good evening, everyone.
Very good evening, Mr. Moin. We would be shortly starting the session once all the guests have joined in.
Sure, ma'am.
This would be a final call for all the students to join in quickly as we would be starting the session shortly. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries who have joined in for today's evening on 30 hours student development program on ACE coding interviews, DSA mastery with Java, starting today, 23rd Feb, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So the sessions will be every day, 2 hours for the next 15 days. So before we could start with the program, let me give you a quick introduction about XLR. XLR, founded in 2013, having its 8 branches in 5 cities, founded by Mr. Ram Tawa, IIM ISB alumni, having its headquarters in USA, Houston, and so far through our everyday learning program, we have trained close to 8 lakh plus students. We cater to the skilling needs of individuals, institutions, and industries. What sets us apart is our premium association, like in iHub Divya Sampark, Skill Up APSSDC, Akshay, TAS, KMDC, IIT Madras, Pravartak, IIT Roorkee, Birla Institute of Technology and Science, NASCOM Future Skill Prime, BFSI, ESSCI, Swayam Plus, and many more. So, through our decade of training excellence, we have been constantly delivering training programs under everyday learning for the faculties and students, wherein we have trained so far 80,000 plus faculties, 8 lakh plus students, and constantly conducting webinars, close to webinars, seminar, workshops, close to 1,000 plus on the technical emerging technology front, which is close to 30 plus. And what keeps us strongly get associated again and again is our 2,000 plus academy partners, and we have 5,000 plus placement partners. So through these connects, we have been constantly engaging students from engineering degree, and so far our journey with the institutions, with the students close to 8 lakh plus, and faculties from engineering degree and other categories close to 70,000 plus. For today's program, we have students from Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra, Karnataka, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, and other states as well, with a mix of bachelor's in engineering, master's in computer application, MBA, and others. So far, we have 2,509 registrations for today's program. So, what we do in our everyday learning is we provide application and industry oriented learning on various trending technologies for free from industry experts with in depth knowledge in subjects. So, through these training, we provide for faculties and students application oriented training, hands on training on the trending technologies, and these also help the colleges to get the NAC and MBA requirements. All that a learner should do is register in the given link and attend the training program regularly. If it is faculty development program, we have it for 5 days, and for students, we have it for 15 days, and they would be awarded with the participation certificate. So, under our everyday learning program, we conduct industry MOUs, industry webinars, industry FDPs, all of these through our learning management system platform. And we also do a lot of professional training program. And under our LMS, the learner will be able to see the assignments, assessments, various past years, top tier companies, papers, and they would also do a lot of industry use cases. And we give additionally placement preparations to the students through our campus recruitment training and coding challenges. So these help the students to crack their job interviews. Thus, how our LMS would look like, wherein the learner, the moment he or she registers in the portal link, which I had shared some time ago, will be able to receive the login credentials to log in into this portal and would be able to see the upcoming events and also the past events. So through our student development program, we have conducted so far 60 plus student development program, training 8 lakh plus students, and the total number of participating colleges are 2,000 plus. And we have been constantly doing these or delivering on these training programs like DSA for campus placements, ChatGPT, generative AI, advanced Excel, Salesforce, Python and SQL, artificial intelligence, mobile app development with Flutter, Python programming, cracking coding interviews, full stack development, and many more. Similarly, for the faculties, so far we have conducted 45 plus faculty development programs, trained 80,000 plus faculties, and total number of participating colleges are 1,519. And we have the most popular programs under faculties are AI Gen AI with industry applications, deep learning, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, data analytics using Power BI, cybersecurity, NLP, ChatGPT, data analytics using Tableau, and many more. So the learner who enrolls for these programs will be awarded with the participation certificate. For students, the top left, and for the faculties, the right bottom corner. These are some of the participation certificates which we have issued to our participants during their learning journey at Excella. Some of our recent engagements at data analytics using Minitab tool training at IIT Roorkee, where we had trained the research scholars, students, and faculties here at IIT Roorkee. Similarly, this was a student initiative from BITS Pilani, Hyderabad, where they approached us for learning on Power BI and machine learning, and this is at BITS Pilani, Hyderabad campus. Similarly, CSR activity, an initiative of XLR to train the final year engineering students to support them in job interviews. So we had curated a 5 subject module of 240 plus hours training the final year engineering students on coding skills, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal abilities, soft skills, resume, LinkedIn, profile building, and a lot of techniques to ace their job interviews, wherein we had maximum participation from Andhra Pradesh through APSSDC, and a total of 50,000 registrations were there for these programs. And this also happened in association with iHub Divya Sampark, a joint initiative of Government of India, Department of Science and Technology, and IIT Roorkee, wherein the learners who successfully completed were awarded with this certificate, prestigious certificate from iHub Divya Sampark, where it was 5,200 plus students. This was on the Skill Up Final Year program, where we had received the maximum participation from APSSDC. These are some of our past programs under the Everyday Learning. So today, without much further ado, let me take you through the student development program on ACE coding interviews, DSA mastery with Java, wherein I would take the privilege on behalf of XLR to introduce our dignitaries who have come. Miss Pushpa Goswami, CSR lead, ITL Group, having 14 plus years of experience, holding masters in social work from Delhi School of Social Work, leading initiatives across education, livelihoods, gender equity, and sustainability. A tech-enabled strategist blending IT background with social developments to design structured, scalable, and data-driven CSR program. An impact-focused professional partnering with business leaders to drive measurable, accountable, and sustainable community transformation. A warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I hope I am audible and visible.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Great. So thank you very much. I've been hearing about, how briefly you gave me a glimpse of what the program is about, and also we have so many participants joining from various corners of India. So that's really amazing. Connecting with young minds always give me another, privilege, I would say. And thank you, XLR, for inviting. It's an honor and privilege to be part of this group where there are so many young learners joining from across the country. You mentioned a lot of states, and I was just going back to what all initiatives we have been doing and how well connected this is. So, as a CSR lead at ITL Group, I often meet students who are talented and hardworking, but what truly changes, their journey is the access to right guidance and a structured opportunity like this one. How you said, it's a holistic learning approach that you have. It's not just about coding. So, like you mentioned in my introduction, I am also a software graduate. I worked in IT for some time, and then I moved on to pursue what further fuels my passion, which is development. So, what I understood is that, and this is to all the students out there, all the young learners that we have. So, this program is not just about mastering Java, cracking coding interviews. It is about training your mind to think clearly, solve problems step by step, and to stay calm when things get complex, because in real world of work things do get complex, I would say, most of the times. So, these skills or certain degree that you have that will take you till the interviews. But what actually helps in everyday work is the skill set that you build. As you know, that the technology is, evolving, and it will keep doing so in the next 20 years. So new tools will come and go, but the strong fundamentals that will always be there. So, from an industry perspective, I'll tell you what we look, when we are hiring people. So, people who are curious, who are disciplined, and they have a willingness to learn. Like I give my example. I'm also from an IT background and then working in the CSR space. So corporate social responsibility, it does have its alignment with the social sustainable development goals and what the world leaders are planning or what they're strategizing for the world. So you always have to be on your toes and you always have to keep learning. So I just wish all of you a very, very, all the best for these next 15 days. I just want to say, show up fully, practice even when it is difficult, and ask questions without hesitation. That will take you to all the layers in the corporate world. And as far as some of you might have questions that how IT is well linked to CSR. So I would say, when I had this IT background and I was one of the only one in my batch to pursue a course in this, there were so many questions I used to get asked that, why after IT, what are the similarities you see and what are the differences that you see? So I'll first start with the similarities. It was always about the programming. So one is dealing with the IT programming, the other one is dealing with the social programming. So what, my engineering gave me was a thought process. What it helped me was the analytical skills. So irrespective of the field, there are so many people who end up in, publications or editorial jobs because engineering or these IT courses, they give you that a skill set that you are able to analyze each and everything, put it into a very clear framework, put it into what I love most are the flow charts, the diagrams. That makes your life very easy when all the other sectors they're filled with a lot of words. So that will give you absolute clarity on what to do, how to move next. So I'm hoping that all of you will utilize this opportunity of this course to the best possible extent and learn a lot from it. For example, this program is not just about Java or data structures and algorithms. I feel it is also about building thinking ability. So DSA strengthens logic. It does strengthen your discipline and problem solving. And I think that is relevant no matter how fast technology evolves, as we all are in the era of AI. So, automation and all these things will always come and go, but what will stay true are your fundamentals. So, wishing all of you a very all the best for your course and look for clarity of thought, whatever you are pursuing. Any questions I'm happy to take, otherwise, we can proceed with the session.
Well, I believe there are no questions on it, ma'am. Ma'am,
All
thank you
right.
so much for inspiring our students and giving them the actual pinpoint areas where hiring company will be looking from. And it was very nicely detailed by you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So let me call upon our next signatory for today's evening, Dr. Ravi Gujjula, Chief Industry Connect and Skill Development, IFI Hyderabad, a distinguished PhD graduate from IIT Hyderabad in computational fluid dynamics. He blends over 15 plus years of corporate experience with a decade of academic and administrative excellence, a former chairman of the Board of Studies at KL University, and a principal in AP. He excels in skill development, establishing centers of excellence and strengthening industry academia collaborations to make graduates industry ready. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Nitya. Am I audible? I hope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good evening, all respected the co speakers today and the education leaders and the team of XLR who are running this everyday learning program, and my dear students actively participating in the today program, data structures and algorithm, Java to become a master in uh, this preparing for the interview for cracking a questions. So the other speaker Puspa just now talking about how the industry landscape is changing, the recruitment process, what's graduates of student, computer science students supposed to be expertise in particular area. So in that aspect, I think I'm so happy to be part of this today launching program, 30 hours uh, student development program on ACE coding interviews. So basically, here I would like to say one thing about this everyday learning. So this is in addition to your regular academics, theory, what you learn at starting from first year BTech C language to Python, then C, C++, and Java. So basically, in all languages, the basic fundamental just now Pushpa is mentioned about the strong foundations, fundamentals in data structures, algorithms is very, very important. The tools will come and go in this AI disruptive era, whatever it may be in future technologies, but these fundamentals are very strong. Once you are strong in these fundamentals, no matter what technology it is, you can easily adaptable. So I think, dear students, here that today technology landscape is evolving at an unprecedented pace. The companies are not just looking for the degree, BTech degree, whether computer science, AI, or DSA or ML, but they are looking for the problem solvers. And they are looking for individuals who can think logically, problem solving, design thinking, design efficient solutions to enhance their business, write optimized code, less code with a high functionality. So here, what I'm trying to say is global capability centers right now. This is the next version of software companies. They are looking for not only just a problem solver to design a new innovative solution for to enhance their business process where innovation comes into the picture. That means here you always need to think about out of the box, then how to solve the problem with your strong fundamentals in any language. So this is exactly the data structures and algorithms DSA play a crucial role in any developing uh, industry applications or industry problem solving. And dear students, might be your aspiration where you aspire to join in a product-based companies and startups or multinational companies or pursue higher studies. The strong foundation in the data structure is non-negotiable. It is essential. So it forms a backbone of coding interviews and technical assessment. So in this aspect, I think the DSA mastery with Java is not just a training session like Pushpa is mentioned about. You need to be you are already familiar with the academics basic fundamentals, and now in this session you need to be more um proactive and interactive session. Let them shoot so many questions, whatever you have doubts. The trainer is expertise, he is from industry, so he will guide you, and so you become a master in this data structures and algorithms. So this program, like to strengthen your fundamentals, this will be helpful to you. You are strong in fundamentals already, but how you can apply these for problems, and also develop a structured problem solving skills going through this interaction, and then shooting a question to the trainer. So that always help you. This is like a teaching learning process and a teamwork kind of thing. And also it gives a build a confidence for technical interviews. You can answer any kind of question once you are thorough fundamentals. And this kind of industry lead trainer expertise to train students on to teach a Java. In general, professors, academics, they talk about only the basic fundamentals, like what is there in Java, abstract, polymorphism, method overloading, encapsulation. But this industry experienced overloading, this industry experienced person can talk about application oriented teaching, how one can apply uh, the fundamentals to build an application. So I think this short 30 hours structured live program and not 15 days to cover a serious and depth of initiative. So I encourage all you students to thoroughly actively attend, not like a passively, but actively engage, practice, and ask questions. More the session is like to be more interactive. And dear students, your participation is just stops step towards to become an industry ready professional. the Pushpa mentioned about what industries are expecting, that professional skills you gain through going through this training. So use this platform widely, effectively. Treat every session as an investment in your career. Okay. So ultimately, you will get a certificate. Of course, certificate is important, but skills you gain are far more valuable. And then now, every company is looking for a skill-based hiring, not based on degrees. Whether your degree from where you are, it's immaterial nowadays. The entire landscape is going to change. The hiring is based on skill-based hiring. So let's program be the starting point of your journey towards mastering coding and solving problem skills. And once you build a confidence, you can, I hope you can happily, confidently, you can crack any kind of campus placements in the interviews. I once again congratulate all organizers and the faculty members who are motivated to join in this program. On behalf of my QI group, I think more than 200 plus students are registered for this. So wish you all the best and be active and gain the concepts through the industry experts that will be helpful for you in your future career. Thank you. Thanks for giving an opportunity, Nitya.
Thank you very much, sir, for motivating and inspiring our students and giving guidelines on the importance and the roadmap, how the uh, hiring platform would actually look like based on the skilling and all. So that was really insightful, and thank you so much for it, sir. So let me call upon our next dignitary from academia, Professor Shri Shail Bhat, Assistant Professor from Anjuman Institute of Technology and Management, Bhatkal, Karnataka, Assistant Professor having 15 plus years of academy and mentoring experience, recognized for his student-centric approach and commitment to technical excellence. He is being also serving as training and placement officer, actively bridging academia and industry by guiding students in career planning, employability skills, and professional development. Advancing doctoral research at Manipal Institute of Technology in the domain of machine learning for signal processing while guiding the student projects and delivering workshops on emerging technologies. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be a part of this very wonderful program. First of all, I would like to thank all the organizers and compliment them for coming up with this wonderful student development program for 30 hours. As the speakers have already said, the companies that hire, they don't look, for only for the degree. So the skills are the basics, that students need to develop. So I congratulate all the students, who have joined this program, in spite of, several other academics. So, you have decided that your career matters and you have joined this program. Congratulations to all of you. So as already mentioned, companies, they don't look for the correct answers whenever they ask questions or something. This we always tell our students. So they look for how the students approach towards the solution. So that's what these the programs like these, they develop certain skills. So it's not just about one language or they do not limit for one particular language. So data structures, in the sense, they build like logical thinking or the ability to solve problems, and most importantly the confidence level in the students. So one more thing I like very much is the concept of XLR is the everyday learning. So if a student is made to learn every day, at least for 1 hour or 2 hours like this, so that builds a habit in them. So once they build a habit, that develops consistency. So consistency matters more than talent. That's what we say to our students. So I hope all the students who have joined here develop this habit. So even after this program gets over, they continue to do so. And every day after the session, it's not just, as the speaker rightly said, it's not just do not be passive learners, be active learners. And try to practice more and more even after the session gets complete. At least 1 hour after the session, keep a habit or build that habit of practicing coding or whatever the skills you need to develop. So on behalf of our institution, I extend a warm gratitude to all the organizers And I wish all the students a very great learning experience.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Fine, thank you.
Let me call upon our next signatory, our subject matter expert, who would be handling today's session. So, Mr. Moin Hasafanta, subject matter expert, having 13 plus years of experience in corporate and academy training with expertise in generative AI and ML, data science, full stack technologies, delivered 22 plus corporate and 50 plus academy programs across India, managed teams of 30 plus trainers, having a strong background in AI enabled application development, curriculum design, mentoring, delivering outcome driven learning for students and professionals, and has also conducted programs for reputed organizations including LTI Mindtree, Finsley Technologies, DY Patil University, Sanjeevani University, Lamneo, Geeks for Geeks, covering MERN, Java, full stack, cloud, Kafka, AWS, and AI integrated development. A warm welcome to you, sir, and over to you.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure. From today on, we will be continuing with the sessions, and we'll try to keep it interactive. You can put the queries or doubts in the chat box. Since there are students from all over India, we'll keep the communication level basic and we'll try to use only simple English words, no technical jargons. Of course, whenever technical things are needed, we'll use it, but try to break down to simple English words. And how many of you are good into Java? I want to know. If you're not good into Java, we'll start first with some of the basic things in Java, and then we'll start with the DSA part. We'll try to keep it practical, hands-on thing. Instead of more theory, we will have more practical. So, how many of you are good into Java? I believe you can chat and give me the answer. If you are good into Java, tell yes. If you are not good into Java, you can type no. So that at least, yes, ma'am.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Moin. Since we have kept the sessions a little later, that is after the LMS walkthrough, the students will be chatting through gradually.
Sure. Okay.
So, yeah, I would request Mr. Amar Shivate to finish on the LMS, and then we would hand over the session to you for the discussion, further discussion on.
Sure. Ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moin. So I would request Mr. Amar Shivate to give a complete LMS walkthrough on the for the EDL learning. Over to you, Amar.
Hello everyone. Very good evening and welcome to the new SDP of XLR by ITL. So I'm here to give you the quick walkthrough onto the LMS portal. So let me share my screen. So a couple of you already know that what is the use of LMS. Okay. And what things you are going to receive once you get the LMS access, right? So LMS is known as a learning management system. And by using the LMS portal, you can access the recordings of the session, you can access the material, okay? On top of it, you can access attendance, you can join the session from the LMS. So all these things we can do from the LMS portal, okay? So now, how we are going to do a sign in over the LMS portal. So those who are registered successfully, they will be able to find one email in their inbox or a spam folder. That mail with the subject LMS portal account is DS by XLR. And in that you will find portal link, email address and password. So by using these details, we have to do a sign in or login. And if you are already attended any of our previous program, then in that scenario, you will be receiving a welcome email only. So welcome email, give it the context that you have LMS access because you already attended a couple of extra programs, and these we are adding you now on your dashboard, but you are not receiving the credentials. Why? Because you already received that. So in that scenario, if you're not remembering the password or any issues, if you're unable to remember the password, so you have option to forward the password on the sign in page, so you can follow that. Okay, so here you can check in my first email, portal link, that is nothing but the LMS URL, email address, that is nothing but your username, and the system generated password. It looks a little bit lengthy, but I will give you the option. once we're going to do a first time sign in, so at that time we have option to update your password into the portal itself. So now let me reshare my screen and we'll follow the steps whatever we discussed now, and we'll see how it looks like live. Okay, so allow me the moment to reshare my screen. Yeah, so suppose, okay, so I clicked on the link. This link. Okay, so mylearning.xlr.com login, and here you have option to provide your details. So your mail address, your password, and you have to click on sign in. So whatever the details you receive on email, make sure that you're providing that correctly. If things are going to match, then it will take you to the dashboard. And if it's not going to support, then it will give you the error that be like password is not matching or user not found. In that scenario, make sure that you are entering your correct details. And as I said that for few of the learners, only they receive a welcome email, so they can utilize the option to forget your password if they're not remembering their password. So now I provided my details. Let me click on a sign in. So what next? So once I click on a sign in, okay, so it will take me to the dashboard. And here I have options, multiple options like back to home page, community, leaderboard, dashboard, purchase history, help. And here, top of right corner, I have setting options. Okay, so this is again one important thing. Okay, so click on that. There you have option of settings, and from here you can set up your entire profile, your full name, username, your all details. And the most important thing here itself, that you can update the password from the LMS portal itself. You have option that enter that password here, whatever you want. Then second, confirmation you have to provide here. Okay, and once both passwords are going to be matched, then update password button will be enabled and you can utilize that. Okay, so this is how you can update the password from the portal itself. Okay, then back to homepage community. There's nothing to do with that. Coming to the leaderboard, guys. So this is something like as of now we have around 8 lakh learners over our LMS learning community. So those who are performing well, those who are continuously practicing or attending our STPs, ZTPs, watching the videos, and getting the certification. Upon that, the XPs are getting earned by them, and they are toppers of the XLR ET programs. Okay, so you're able to see them here. Let me go back. Below the leaderboard, we have a dashboard, and this is very important tab for us. Okay, in this, you're able to see the live session today. Okay, so now today you receive a link to join the session via email, or you receive from your friend or your college, right? So from tomorrow onwards, you're not required a link as well. So directly sign in to us to the LMS portal, click on SDP on a coding interview. You will find the Zoom link and YouTube link here itself. Join a Zoom meeting, join a YouTube meeting. Okay, so if you're facing any issue with the Zoom, definitely you can utilize the YouTube session as well. It's similarly live there. Our co-host member will be there. They will be taking care of all your queries. Just make sure that you're putting that into the chat box, live chat. Okay, clear on the joining the session. Now, how we can access the recording material and all these things. So we have enrolled courses, right? Here I'm able to see the 115 enrolled course. On your dashboard, as per your courses, whatever you enroll, that will be available on your dashboard. So let me open this particular course, which we're starting today. So first thing, you will find the agenda. Okay, so click on agenda. So a detailed program plan agenda, you will be able to see here actually what we are going to learn throughout this entire program of 15 days, 30 hours. Okay. Then attendance and feedback, you will find the attendance and feedback link here. Okay. So clicking on that, it will take you through the form that you need to fill. But the important thing, this form will be available only for 1 hour in a day. That will be the 8:30 to 9:30. Okay, and the 60% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate of participation from a team of XLR. Second thing, okay, and again now you will be having the one question that I have just registered now. I just directly joined the link. Okay, so no need to worry. Our team will be sharing the attendance link as well in the chat box over the Zoom and YouTube sharp at 8:30. So you can just click on that link and you can fill the form. The link over the Zoom, YouTube and portal is the same only. So you can fill it at once. And one more thing, that use a single mail ID only to fill out all this training completion, all this attendance. Okay, so it will not create your multiple account and you will reach the attendance criteria, that is 60%. Okay, so now below that attendance, you have option of live sessions, which I already explained how you can join the session. Then session recording, you will find the day by session recording here, and whatever the material we are going to utilize, yes, that will be also available here. Yeah, so these are the things which we can access from the LMS portal easily. So make most use of that, as things are there with you. You already have access. If you're not registered, our team will share the registration link. Complete your registration, you will also get the LMS access. If you have any more query or question, you can keep posting into the chat box. Our team is there. They will take care. And still, if it's not resolved or any issue in the future as well, feel free to reach out to us via email, that is edl@texla.com. So we'll take care of that. Thank you so much. And Nitya ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Amar, for a quick walkthrough on the LMS. Now, I would request Mr. Moin to take over the session. And over to you, Mr. Moin.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Hope students, everything is clear. If still you have any doubts, the email ID is there. Even the QR code scanner, you have a number. You can get in touch with the team and get your queries resolved. Attendance part is also important, as it will be helpful for you to get certificates. So coming back to the same question, how many of you are comfortable in Java? I'm typing yes. I got some reviews already. Himendra said yes. Mohammed said I'm not very confident, not too strong into Java, only the basics. Abhitej said yes. So others, please type yes or no so that I'll come to know. Okay, Akansha says no. Fair enough. So I'll come to know from where we can start the session so that it will be fruitful for every one of us. Okay, Harshit said okay. Okay, no, only basics. Yes, no, 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 yes, basics. Fine. So I've got quite some reviews. Fine. No answer. I'm okay. Very good. Appreciated. Okay. Okay. Got it. We'll start with the very basic. Okay. Don't worry. We'll try to keep things as simple as possible. Fine. So before we go with the DSA, first things first, we'll start with the basic of Java. Then we'll go with the DSA. So basically, I'll be sharing my screen. We'll go with the theory part first, and then we'll see in practical what that really means. Right? So I believe the screen is visible to everyone. Yeah, fine. And fine. Since you are not very well aware of Java, let's try to have awareness about Java. So basically, if we see Java, the definition of Java is a class-based, object-oriented programming language. Now, what does that mean? We'll see that also. Okay, okay, I got this. Yes, Python, no, yes, okay, okay, got it, answers. Appreciated, fine. Java is a class-based object-oriented programming language. So it is platform independent. Whatever words I'm writing here, everything makes sense, and we'll see that. Right? Bytecode compilation and all. So now, in order to run Java, we should have Java in our systems. So let's check, do we have Java or not? So in order to check it, we'll come here to CMD, command prompt, and check, do we have Java or we don't have Java? If we don't have Java, no use. So Java -- version. And I have Java 24C. I installed it on 15th July 2025. Java 24 I have. First, you need to make sure you have Java in your systems. If you don't have Java, we cannot do anything. We need to install it. And installing, again, it's an open source. If you just search on internet how to download Java, Java is free open source by Oracle. you will be able to download Java. So once we have Java, let's try to run a simple hello world program in Java. Of course, we all are from some sort of programming background, or we have programming knowledge, so we know what is hello world. It is just a simple program to check, do we know the program or no? Do we know the syntax? So now here I come, and class-based object-oriented programming language. So class, I'll just write class, and maybe I'll just name this class A. Class is a keyword. There are 56 keywords in core Java. So class is a keyword, and class name should be capital. So that is called Pascal case. So now public, it is a keyword. Static, again, this is a keyword. Java is very strongly typed language. Although the boilerplate code means that the basic code looks a bit more, but then this is very helpful because it avoids bugs. There is no chance of threats or any cyber attacks if you are very proficiently typing your code in Java. So public static void main string of args. Okay, let's do a mistake intentionally. Java is very strongly typed language. What does that mean? We'll see that also. So system.out.print. So this S should be capital, but I'm writing it small. Intentionally, I'm writing this small, okay? It should be capital, I'm writing it small. System.out.println hello world. And I'm not putting a semicolon. I'm intentionally not putting semicolon. So two mistakes I'm doing intentionally. System S is small. There is no semicolon to terminate statement. Those are coming from JavaScript background, Python background. Even they'll get a good hang of Java in this now. So now, those who are having doubt, please, you can put your doubts in the chat box. Of course, they will be entertained. Exactly, string of args. Right? So now here we come. And then let's try to save this. So we already checked we have Java in our system, correct? So file, save as. Now I'm saving it on desktop. It's a good practice to have same name, class name and file name, a.java. And you need to make sure don't save it as text document. Save is as all files. So on desktop, I'm saving it as all files. Save this one. So if I come on my desktop and see, I have a.java. This one will open in Visual Studio Code by default, but we can open it in Notepad as well. So if I come in and do edit in Notepad, see we have it here. So now let me check my path, because whatever code you write in Java, it gets converted into bytecode. Bytecode is a machine supported code. Mac, Windows, Linux, they all understand what bytecode is. So now here we come and we'll see the properties. Properties means where is the location. So C, user, Moin, OneDrive, desktop. This is the place where my file is saved. I need to come to this place. So now let's come here. So we open command prompt. So now I'm already into C user Moin. So I need to do CD, OneDrive. I'm going to that location, CD, desktop. And we need to compile Java code before we run. That is the rule of Java. Compile means you need to translate your entire code into machine understanding code. For example, currently we all are speaking and understanding English, but maybe if I speak only Tamil and you speak only Hindi, but we understand English. So what happens is somebody from Hindi speaking region will have a translator who can translate into a language that is understood by others, a translator type of job. So I'll come here and do Java C, compile a.java. Why a.java? Because that's the name of my file. So now the moment I try to run this, it will have errors. See, it says a semicolon is missing. Right now it's telling a semicolon is missing. You can see it clearly. So let's try to fix that first. So there is a semicolon that is missing. So let's put a semicolon, and Control S I am pressing because that is a shortcut to save. So now again, when I try to compile this code, of course it will have an error, but it will be a different error. This S is small, it will tell. Let's try to see that again. Java C a.java. And see, now the error has changed. I want you to pay your attention here. So earlier it was telling error semicolon expected. Now it says package system does not exist. The system what you're telling does not exist. There is some error for sure. So now Java is strongly typed language. Class name should be in capital. String is a class in Java. System is a class in Java. This is a class that we made. Again, Control S, save. And then again, I'll try to compile it. Now, when I compile it, this code, if it's compiled successfully, you will get a bytecode. Here you have only a.java and you will have class code. Once we compile it, you will see it. Okay, Java C a.java. Now it's compiled successfully. And then if I do Java A, we get hello world. So this is just a simple hello world. But here if you see a.class I got. And now this code we don't understand. It looks something like Chinese, but computers love it. This is the bytecode. Here you see question mark, question mark, question marks. This is bytecode. So you got an idea what is a bytecode? Yeah, Ganga, you can put anywhere string of args or string, and then you can put square bracket array and args. That is fine. Exactly. So those who are not having any knowledge about it, hope you got an idea what is Java, and then how you make a class, how you run a hello world. Of course, then we have methods and all those things. We'll see that with the period of time. For example, if I want to add two numbers here, I can just tell system.out.println. And then if I do 5 plus 9, I believe that should be 14. So Control S, save, and then Java C a.java, Java A, so it prints 14 and give me. And then we do it with the help of methods. And then of course we have few more things. Are bytecodes of only one symbol? No, bytecodes are basically machine friendly code, Prasad. So basically your computers love bytecode. We as humans don't understand it, but computers deals in binaries only, zeros and ones. So bytecode is a part of that thing only. Since Java is having an ASCII, it does not support UTF-8, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So you have a numeric representation for every number. So let's not go into very details of it because our goal is something else. So I would request you all, if possible, you can code along with me so that you get a better practice of what we are doing, if possible. Or else I'll be doing coding, you can see. But then what you code, you learn. So we will be needing an IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So I'll be using Eclipse, but then you are free to use any IDE, VS Code, IntelliJ, Sublime. IDE is basically make your life easy when it comes to coding. So I'll be using Eclipse. Again, you are free to use any IDE of your choice. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. For front-end development, Visual Studio Code is more popular, or Cursor is popular. And for Java, you have Eclipse or IntelliJ. IntelliJ IDEA. So here we come. I do have already some programs running. Those who are coding along with me, they can put it in chat box if you have any doubts. I'll for sure wait for you. So here I come. And then File, New, Project, and then Java project. Next, and then Byte Excel, DSA. Okay. Naming conventions are there. If you put capital, it will tell no, discourage. You are not allowed to use uppercase, that is Pascal case. Use a camel case, that is lowercase. So we are going to finish this. So we have Byte Excel DSA, and we'll be coding in this only. So like we have different folders in our computer, in the same way when you write something in Java, it is highly appreciated that you use packages. So folders are packages in Java. So package, I'll name it day 1. This is our first day. Finish. Today we'll have very basic things, and later on we'll continue in this only. So before we go ahead with this, if you're coding, so new to Eclipse, repeat once. Okay, Ganeshwar. Fine. So if you have Eclipse downloaded, well and fine. If not, okay, I'll repeat it once. I'll delete this one. Okay, delete project. Okay, here I come. Refresh it. And then of course, hope you get an interface like this. If you don't get, come to Windows, then perspective and reset perspective. It will make your perspective default ones. So you can close the unnecessary things that you don't want. Here is for minimize, here is for maximize. If you want to minimize this, you can do it. Maximize it, you can do it. Again, it's for same here. If I do maximize, it will maximize my entire screen here. Again, if I do restore, it will minimize it. Any moment you get stuck, Windows, perspective, I have JDK. Okay. If you have JDK, Pallavi, very good. If you don't have, of course, you can install it for free. So file, new, Java project, and then Byte Excel, DSA, and then finish this one. Okay, it will sort automatically according to alphabets A, B, C, D until Z if I have. I don't have Z. So we are here into Byte Excel DSA, and here we come inside the source. Now JRE, JDK, JVM, there it is a different concept. So we work on JVM, Java Virtual Machine. That is part of JRE, Java Runtime Environment. That is again part of JDK, Java Development Kit. So we install JDK, but we work on JVM. Like you take admission in the college, but inside the college you have class, and inside the class you sit on the bench. You don't sit on the college. In the same way, you have JVM. We work on JVM, but JVM is part of JDK, Java Development Kit, and JRE is in between, Java Runtime Environment. So here I come, and I'll just make a new package called day 1. And then finish this one. So we have our first package ready. So whatever code we'll do inside this code only. So basically, are you aware of for loop in Java? Yes or no? Please, can I have some answers? If you are aware of it, then we'll not go through it. If you are not aware, of course, we'll do for. Okay. No. Okay. Yes. No. Yes. Fine. No. No. Yes. No. Okay. Fine. Okay. I can see yes and no, both the things. So we'll go for it. Okay. 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 I got an idea. Fine. So what does loop means? If you want to iterate through anything, go again and again. For example, if I want to write something, okay, please pay attention. A new class name should be capital, for loop dem, right? So here I come. The main method here. Main method is like the door. Whatever is in the main method, that will only run. Finish. This you will get automatically. If you are coding along with me, believe me, it will be more fruitful. I would request you all to code along with me. Although it takes time, but it is more fruitful. So basically, if I want to print anything repeatedly, there are two ways. Either I can do manually or I can do it using loop. So let's see, basically in coding, there is a rule called DRY. DRY stands for don't repeat yourself. Control question mark, this is a comment, stands for don't repeat yourself. So basically, if I want to print hello 10 times, so I can either do SYSO system.out.println hello. Now, why I am doing it? Because loops are fundamentals for your DSA, and I am duplicating it. Fine. So when I run it, see, I get hello, 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 hello printed n number of times. Like, fine. These are a few times. Suppose I wanted to do it 100 times. Would I do it 100 times like this? Is that a smart move? I guess no. Correct? So if I have to print this 100 times, maybe for beginners we tell, okay, print hello 15 times. So first approach is you do it manually, or you can go it with the for loop. So the syntax is simple. You put a for keyword, initialize it with a data type. It's going to be integer. Initialize it with 0. I is less than 15. So 0 to 14, it will be 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I plus plus, you are incrementing I by 1. And then system.out.println I. So here you will see 0 to 14 printed. See, we get 0 to 14. We want 1 to 15, correct? So I can come here and tell I is equals to 1. I is less than equals to 15. So it will go till 15, or I can do I is less than 16. Less than equals to means count this also, or else I can come here and tell less than equals to 16. Now it will be 16 times. We don't want it. And here you see it's 16. We'll come here and tell less than 16. So less than, this is, it looks like L. If you see, that means less than. And now maybe I just want to have hello also written. So now here you see we get hello, 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 hello 15 times. This I denotes number. If you remove the I, that is also fine. You will just get hello, hello written. Now you don't want to count yourself manually, of course, so put computer to work. Is loops part understood? Anyone any doubts? Again, it would be really beneficial if you code along with me. You have for loop, you have while loop. Of course, if you know one of the loops, that is fine as a beginner. Knowing more than one thing is, of course, better. But initially go with one. I'll mention the syntax here. Right? Syntax here, it is for initialize it with 1, put a condition, and do an increment or decrement. Syntax is here in front of you only. Whatever is in the main method, that will only run. Anything that is not in the main method will not run. Why is hello used in this syntax? Because we need to print hello. Piyush Tyagi. Okay, let your name be printed. Piyush Tyagi. Okay. He is asking me. I is coming from here. For now, let's not have Piyush Tyagi. Just 1 to 15. Now, let's have Mr. Tyagi. So it will come Piyush Tyagi, Piyush Tyagi, Piyush Tyagi. So I denotes this thing, and whatever we want, we are concatenating it. String concatenation. Coding. No problem. You can ask questions. That is completely fine. Okay, you got an idea of for loop. Fine. So now, if I don't want on different lines, see what happens. See, I get it in the same line. If I do println means have it on different lines. If I don't want, I can do print, and it will be maybe space after this also. So 1 coding, 2 coding, 3 coding. If I remove space from here, so it will be 1 coding. There will be no space here. This space would be removed. Okay. So now, can I get a code in the chat box to print 10, 9, 8, something like this, till 1? We go from 10, 9, 8 till 1. Of course, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, sorry. Reverse. What would be the code for it? Why hello is used in the syntax? Where is hello used? Oh, this is just a comment. It is a message given. Ignore this. It is a comment. Okay, that was comment. If you write, you don't write, both are same. Comment is a message given from one programmer to another. Fine. Okay. I minus minus. Okay, fine. If you're coding at that time, you do so that you get an idea. For now, it looks everything easy. Let's try to see that in code. So again, a class reverse for with the main method. Fine. Main method is something where your code will run. So for int I is equals to 10. I is greater than equals to 1. I minus minus. And then system.out.println I. So now it should print 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here, if I just do a mistake, I is less than equals to 1. And then you see, this one will go in unending loop error. I need to put greater than equals to. Good. So now, one question I want to ask you. Every one of you is aware of division, multiplication. Yes, of course, we have studied in school. Correct? Very good. So now this question was asked to me in my interview as well. So I want you to write a code using for loop only, okay? No very big deal, but then the output should be 512, 256, 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2. I should get an output like this. This question was asked to me in my interview as well. Think about it, how you can do it. First, try to do it on paper and pen, then how you would put it programmatically. Yeah. You're free to use any approach, but keep in mind that there are beginners as well. If you want to teach your friends, maybe, which will be the easiest way by which you will try to teach them? Learning is important, teaching is also important. Like if you are not able to teach what you have learned, or if you are not able to convey others what you have learned, then that is a challenge. Because today the real challenge lies in passing knowledge. Gaining is hard, passing is more hard. Yeah, power of two, of course. Fine. Of course, Krishna Agarwal, very good. Appreciated. What he gave, I believe, that was really good one. So if I put here, I is equals to 100. So I want to print the I in the same line. Without space, it will be 100, 99, 98, 97, something like that. See. So now we are going till 100 only, okay? From 100 till 1. If I show you this thing, 100 to 1 we are going. So let's have a space here first. Here I come. And now after every number, I want a space. So 100, then space 99, then 98, 97. See, we get it, correct? So now instead of 100, I'll start with 512. I know it's a big number, 512, 511, until 1 we'll go. Until here, is it understood, everyone? How it's done? Then of course we'll see our target is this, okay? We are not here to have this many numbers, but then of course we need to have a solution. So here we come and we tell I is greater than equals to 2 and I divide by 2. So what I'm telling is start from 512 until the number is greater than 2, go it, and then divide the numbers by 2. So 512 divide, you get 256. Again, you print that, then 128. See, we got the answer. Of course, you can do it in many ways. If you have a better approach, of course, you can do it in many ways. It's not like you cannot do in many ways. But then the whole idea lies here in doing things and understanding. Fine. So now I believe I'll write a code of while loop and I want you to answer me what is your understanding of that code. And again, we'll dry run and see because many of the new learners have issues with while loop. Then we'll go with nested for loop. One for loop, inside that one more for loop. While demo. Okay, with the main method. So now I'll give a variable int speed is equals to 50. My speed is 50. So if I try to print speed here, oops, my bad. It should print 50. See, if I do my speed is plus speed. So it says my speed is 50. Again, we can concatenate kilometers per hour and okay, let's do it that also. Right, kilometer per hour. My speed is 50 kilometer per hour. I guess it should have a space here, not here. So now let's have a while loop. And while speed is less than 60, speed is equals to speed plus 4. Or this thing can be simply written as speed plus equals to 4. And now if I try to run, what will be the answer? What will be the answer of this code? $54, 58. Okay. 58, 54, 58, 54, 54, 62. My speed is 50 kilometer, 54, 62. I guess the right answer will be 62. 50, then it will go for 54. Condition is not met. 58, condition is not met. 62. So now the answer should be 62. Let's see. Even if we go wrong, it's fine. It says 62. Exactly. So now let me show you what happened. If I put it inside, now this is inside the loop. Okay. Now what will be the answer? Now this statement is inside the loop. It is not outside the loop. Now what will be the answer? 52, 54, 62. Avari, no. Yeah, correct, Krishna. It will have 3 answers. No, it will have 3 answers, dear. 54, 58, 62. Now the obvious question comes in mind is why and how. Why and how is the question that should come in the mind. See, when it was outside, here also the code ran 3 times. In simple words, I am telling, see, my speed is 50. Until my speed is less than 60, you add 4. So it will, see, 50 is less than 60, yes. So it will add 4. It will make 54. But still it will check the condition. Is 54 less than 60? Yes. So again it will add 4. So it will make 58. Again it will check the condition. Is 58 less than 60? Yes. Then it will add 4. It will make 62. Then it will check 62 is not less than 60. It is greater than 60. So it will print 62. So once you have your statement printed outside the while loop, it will show you only the result, only one output. But if you put it inside the while loop, it will show you all the iterations that it is doing. Now to understand it better, let's try to debug this and see. Once we debug it, you'll get a complete idea. Again, when we are doing coding, we need to do dry run. Dry run means you need to run your code in your mind and see what will be the answer. Okay. So I'll show you how to debug the code. Again, we will not be coding everything and doing dry run. Many things, of course, we will be just coding. So again, your time and space complexity in DSA is highly dependent on this. So we put a breakpoint here. We double click to put the breakpoints. We want to see what is happening behind the scene. What is computer doing behind the scene? I want to see that. Let's see together. So we come here, Windows, perspective, reset perspective, because here at the right, it will show me variables tab. And then if I do a debug here, you can see a debug mode is there. Switch, yes, please. So it is switching and 1 minute. I need to do perspective because I want to show you this perspective, reset perspective, reset it, please. Yeah, here we are. See, currently our code is here. Now we come here and step over means go slowly. Don't show me the output fast. Show me what you are thinking, what you are doing, debugging. So see, right now the speed is 50. Here you see it's 50. We are on line number 7. Line number 6 is executed. It goes line by line. So it's checking while speed is less than 60. Okay, what I need to do? I need to do add 4. Now you pay attention here at this part. See, it made 54. Here you can clearly see the speed is changed to 54, but condition is not met. 54 is less than 60. Yes, it is less than 60. So again, it comes here. Okay, condition 4 add. Okay, no problem. See, it added 4. 58. Again, condition is met. No, condition is not met. 58 is less than 60. Yes, it is less than 60. So again, we run. Again, it will add 4. It made 62. Here you see it made 62, but it has not printed it. But it will check. Is 62 less than 60? No, 62 is not less than 60. 62 is in fact greater than 60. So then it will come here. And now you see the moment I run this, it will print the result here at the bottom. See, my speed is 62 kilometers per hour. My job is done. Debugging is successful. I have understood what computer did behind the scenes. How many of you got an idea of this? How many of you understood? You can tell yes, no. If you want me to repeat it again, I'll repeat it. It's fine. Because these are basic fundamentals. If you don't understand this, believe me, your time and space complexity will be very hard. You will not understand. You will be like, okay, repeat. Sure, Rahul. How many of you want me to repeat it again? I'll repeat it. No problem. Even if it is one student, Rahul, I'll repeat it for you. No problem, dear. But one request, pay attention. Of course. Madhya, I'll repeat. Okay, no issues. Fine. Okay, I'll repeat. Okay, repeat. Of course. Instagram, Samsung, I'll repeat. See, Yeah, of course, I'll repeat, no issues. Yes, understand, but repeat again. Okay, Prakash, okay, fine. See, basically in simple words, I'm telling that speed is 50, okay? While speed is less than 60, you increase the speed by 4. Until you don't reach 60, you add 4. If it is above 60, it is fine. But if it is below 60, right now if I put 70, it will not go anywhere. It will directly print speed is 70. Right? But then if I put here, so those who have understood, if I'm putting a speed here, 55. Those who have not understood, again, we'll do it. Don't worry, dear. What will be the answer for this code now? Those who have said yes, what will be the answer for this code? No. 55 is there. Speed is less than 60. Add, yeah. Yes, Bhanushri, correct. No, 59 and 63. No, it is outside, dear. If it is outside, it will run only once. No, 59 is wrong answer. 63. Yes, Aisha, correct. It will run 2 times. 55 plus 4, 56, 57, 58, 59. Yeah, 59. And then 59 is less. So, of course, it will add 4. 60, 61, 62, 63. Yeah, 63 is the right answer. So, let's try to run it and see. It's 63. And for those who did not understood, okay, I'm writing this code. Now, again, it's there. And then we'll add 5 here. So 51 plus 5, 56, 56 plus 5, 61. So it will run 2 times. We will get 61 as answer. We got 61 as answer. And now let's try to see it. Okay. So we put breakpoints. See, this code is very simple. If I put it inside, it's running 2 times. So it will be 55 and 61. 2 answers here in the console. And okay, let's try to make it 3. Okay, you add 3 only. So 51 plus 3, 50. Okay, we'll add 4. Okay. 51 plus 4, 55, 55 plus 4, 59, 59 plus 4, 63. So it will show 3 answers. If I put it outside, it will show only final answer, that is 63. And now let's try to debug and see. This I'm doing it. Again, please pay attention here. If needed, I'll repeat it again. But one request, if you pay attention, of course, we will move to next concept more fast. If not, of course, until this concept is not clear, don't worry. We'll keep doing it until we achieve the perfection. At least many of you understood. I am happy. Of course. So now here we come and try to debug this. This and here is for debugging. First, you need to double click and put breakpoints here. Then you do debug. And after you do debug, come to Windows, perspective, reset perspective. So here at the right, you get a perspective. Here you can see line by line what your code is doing behind the scene. This is called dry run of the code and debug of the code. So this one, here you see step over, F6 is the shortcut, but we'll go with this. See, right now the speed is 51 and we are telling less than 60, add 4. And since this statement is outside the curly brace, this one will show only the result. See, it's 51, it will add 4. So it became 55. 51 plus 4, 55, simple maths. 55 is less than 60, correct. So again add 4. So it became 59. Here you see. 59, again it's less than 60. Yeah, of course. It is 1 less, but it is less. Even it's 59.99, still it's less than 60. So again, condition satisfied, no. Again go ahead. 63, okay, 63 less than 60, no. Then it will print this line. Now you see, if I run it, see, now it came. And now when I run it, it will show you the result here. See, code executed, job done. Now anyone, any doubts? Students? Thank you, Rahul. Can I do it? Yeah, in VS Code also it's possible, but then I'll not be doing it on VS Code. Hope you understand, because again, switching here and there. Again, if you want, you can see the documentation that how you can do it on VS Code as well. Of course, in VS Code also you have to debug it. Right? So now let's try to see a nested for loop. Means one for loop, inside that one more for loop. Hope we got a simple understanding of what is for loop, how we use reverse for loop and get idea of this thing. Oh, sorry, here. And then we saw a while loop demo as well. So now we'll see nested for loop, one for loop, inside that one more for loop. So I want you to write code for me. I'll show you the output. Code, you do it for me. If not, of course, we'll do it together. But be honest to yourself. I want you to print something like this using two for loops. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Like this, we go. We have done it in our school days. Until you go till 2 times 10 is equals to 20. And then you get a line here. And then you write 3 times 1 is equals to 3. In the same way, you go down. 3 times 10 is equals to 30. Like this, I want you to print until 5, 4, and then 5. You need to use a nested for loop. One for loop, inside that one more for loop. Is the question understood? What you need to do? Thanks, Ali. Others, if you have not understood, feel free to ask it in the chat box. Yeah, you need to use nested for loop and print 2, 3, 4, and 5 table. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, until 2 tens are 20. Then you have a horizontal line. Then 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Then 4 ones are 4. Yeah, please try to code it. Even if you are using paper and pen, fine. If you are using laptop, much better, because you'll come to know. Because the best part is on paper and pen. In my 14 years of career, I have never seen anyone getting a single error. You never get any error on paper and pen, believe me. But when you do it on computer, you get syntax errors, you get logic errors, everything. Yeah, I'm giving you time, maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Try to do it. If not, of course, you need to use one for loop. Inside that, one more for loop. Simple. Star pattern, triangle patterns, all are same related logic. Yeah. Correct, Ridhima. Let's see others, what code they have in their mind. Even if you go wrong, it's fine. But try to code. Of course, we all are beginners. Every expert was once a beginner. Yeah, correct. Bhanushri, correct. Dhruv, correct. Let's wait for 2 minutes. Others, if they're attempting it, or else, then I'll show my way. Again, you can have an optimum solution. It's not like my code is always correct. Your code can be better than mine. And I would really like it if your code is better than mine. Last 1 minute, then we'll go with the solution, because I'll be doing solution as well as explaining it to the learners. Those who know it, well and fine. Of course, today is just first day. Things will go complicated as and when days pass. Okay, so now this is a question. I believe everyone knows the question. So now let's try to find the solution. Those who were not able to do, I would request you all to please pay attention here. Those who did it, well and fine. New class, print tables with the main method inside. So we need to go from 2 to 5. So I'll use a for loop first. For int I is equals to 2, I is less than 6, so it will go till 5, I plus plus, and system.out.println I. So this one should print 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it prints. Yeah, I believe your attendance form is here. Sushmita ma'am has sent. Please fill up the attendance form. I'm giving you 5 minutes of time to do it, and then we'll continue with this. Okay, please fill the attendance form. Hope you have filled the attendance form. So now let's continue with the tables part. So we are building the table. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here if I write 10, this one will go from 2 to 9. Here you can see. So we want only till 2 to 5. So I'll come here and print 2 to 5. Fine. 2, 3, 4, and 5. But then we want multiply and all those things. So we'll write one more loop that will be inside this loop. Whatever is inside this, we will write here. So I'll come and tell for int j is equals to 1, because we want 2 times 1 is equals to 2. J is less than, for now, let's take only 3, 1 and 2. And then j plus plus. Okay. So again, this is the body of for loop. System.out.println j. So now, for now, we have ij, a bit of confusion. Let's try to run and see what happens. We get 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. We are not understanding anything. Okay. As a beginner, we don't know what is happening. So whenever this loop gets end, I want a line, simple. I don't want 1, 2, 3. So that I'll come to know whenever this loop is ending, I'll get a line. So we'll get 1, 2 line. Again 1, 2 line, 1, 2 line. This will get 5 times. Let's see. Is it working? Yeah, see, I get 1, 2, then a line. 1, 2, then a line. 1, 2, then a line. See, 1, 2, it's running once, this one, 1, 2, then we are getting a line here. Then again 1, 2, and this we are getting it 5 times. If you count this line 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Less than 6 means 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are getting less than equals to 6. If I give, then it will be 5 times. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we'll do less than 6 only. So we know 1, 2 is coming, then a line is coming, 1, 2 is coming, then a line. If I do here less than 11, so you will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then a line, then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then a line. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then a line. That means one time your this loop is completed, you get a line here. Then again, one more time your this loop is completed, you get a line here. This loop will be how many times? It will run 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will, you should see line 4 times. Let's see. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, and 4 line. Are we all getting it till 4 times? I guess yes. Okay, good Akansha, attendance done. So since we said it to run it till 4, so 2, 3, 4, and 5, 4 times we are getting it, fine. So what if I come in and tell I and then concatenate with a multiplication? So I need to put a plus here, plus j. So you will see 2 times 1, 2 times 2 until 2 times 10, then a line, then 3 times 1, 3x1, 3x2, like a multiplication symbol, like we used to write in our school days. See, we are getting it. Because outer loop, we are going till 6 only. So here you see at 5, it's stopping. Inner loop, we are going till 11. So until 10, it's stopping. If I put here 7, you will see this number here only till 6. 5 times 6 will be the last. 4 times 6 will be the last. You will not see 7, 8, 9, 10. See, 5 times 6 is the last. 4 times 6 is the last. 3 times 6 is the last. But we want to go till 10. So I can do less than 11 or less than equals to 10. Both are fine. If I do less than equals to 11, even 11 will get printed here. Here you see, here also you will get 11. Here also you will get 11. We don't want that. See, it's showing. So I'll put less than 11. So now here I need to do plus equals to. And what I am just want to do here now is I multiplied by j. My job is done. So you will see a complete table. 3 3s are equals to 9, 2 10, oh, fine. So 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, until 2 10s are 20, because we are done till here. See, we get 2 10s are 20, 3 tens are 30, 4 tens are 40, 5 tens are 50. So is this clear? If there are doubts, please feel free to ask. If you feel like it's getting hard, we'll try to make it more simple. Nested for loop is clear. We have a for loop. Inside that, we have one more for loop. Can I get some response, students? If it's clear, tell yes. If it's not clear, tell no. It's completely fine. You can chat it directly, put it in direct chat box here instead of sending. You can put it directly here. Fine. So now let's come here and see. And if else demo. I know we all know if else, it is there in programming, but let's see from DSA point of view. So here we have, I'll put 3 numbers here. Int A is equals to 67. Int B is equals to 75. Int C is equals to 62. Now, by seeing, we know B is the biggest number. So I want you to write an if-else statement plus logical and show which number is greatest. From the 3 available, you use logical and if else to see which number is greatest. Is everyone aware of if else or any doubts in if else? Like basic if else, are you aware of it? Basic if else. If you don't know, we'll go with the basic if else first, then we'll go with this one, logical and. Okay, let's go with basic if else, I guess. Okay, fine. So let's go with basic if else, then we'll come to this part as well. Those who are having syntax errors or basic if else. Right. So here, if I put int age is equals to 25, I want you to write an if else statement that says if age is less than 18, the person cannot vote, or else the person can vote. Age less than 18 cannot vote, else please vote. I want you to show me the code for that, please. You have 2 minutes of time to code. I'm waiting for your answers in chat box. Okay. Srinithya has given the answer. Good. We come here and tell if age is less than 18, print cannot vote. Else print please vote. So now, since the age is 25, this code should print please vote. See, it says please vote. But if I make it 15, this one should say cannot vote. Correct. So basic if else is understood, or any doubts in this? Fine. So now logical and logical or are there. Logical or means two pipes symbol like this. Logical or checks for any one of the two conditions, and logical and checks for both the condition. So you need to use logical and find the greatest of the numbers from the given number. Thank you, Pallavi. So now basic if else is clear. I believe it is. Cannot vote. So now what you need to do is here you have three numbers. We can see B is greater, but then you need to use if else plus logical and that shows which number is greatest. You have 2 minutes of time to code it. Even if you go wrong, that is fine, but at least try. Yes, Abhi, your code is correct. Let's see others. What is their approach? Yes, the code is correct. Dhruv. Fine. So now let's try to code it together. Those who are not able to do, please pay attention here. So we put an if condition. If A is greater than B, this is greater than symbol, opposite of less than, and logical and A is greater than C. At that time you print A is biggest plus concatenate A. Else if this is not the scenario, B is greater than A and B is greater than C, at that time you print B is biggest and then you concatenate it with B. If both are not there, no need to check anything. Just print the third condition, that is C is biggest, and then give me the value of C, that is concatenation. So for now, I believe it should print B is biggest. B is biggest 75, but then if I change C to 162, right? So this one should print C is biggest, and then it will print 162. Then if I do 267, it should print A is biggest. Hope you got an idea of logical and as well as if else. If you want, you can take a snap of this code. Again, it will be uploaded, I guess, since you will be having it on the YouTube. So here we have. So now we'll take an overview of what all we did today, and then we'll move ahead with the next thing tomorrow maybe, because I don't want to overburden you. It's going to be 14 more days. Hope you have learned something today good and new. Ganga, I guess chats are disabled. We can chat on private. Maybe many of the students were chatting, that's the reason. I was asking, but then I'll talk to ma'am about it. So now here we come and let's go with the entire thing what we did today. Although we did not write too many codes today, and that is fine. But then we were into quality and not quantity. For the sake of writing, we could have completed 10 to 15 codes, but we went through simple for loop, how we can use for loop, and we concatenate, it will work, whatever is inside this. If I put it outside, this one will give me an error. It will tell I is not defined. Here you see, it will give me an error. See, I cannot be resolved. And then if I remove this thing, this one will print coding only once, loop is of no use. But then the same thing if I put it inside, we saw for loop, correct? While loop, same way for loop, this is the body of for loop. This one will print coding 16 times, 15 times, sorry. Coding, 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 coding in the same line. If I use ln, it will have it on different lines. And we don't want to count it, so we'll just put I, so that the counting job will be done by I. Why should we count when computer is there? So computer will count automatically 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. So this was the first code that we saw. The sequence again we go somewhere here and there. Yes, Manushri. Elif in Python, else if in Java. Then reverse, we saw how we can reverse numbers from 10 to 1. And then this was a small task given to you. Of course, we saw divide by 2, I is greater than equals to 2. We saw this one. Then a while loop demo, wherein we saw what happens, how the code is debugged, and then what happens when you write something inside the curly brace, when you write something outside the curly brace. Then we saw nested for loop, one for loop, inside that one more for loop, and then we had tables. So we got tables printed. I cannot translate to Telugu. Sorry, Gadam, Nirmala. I'm sorry about it. Maybe you can use AI and subtitles will be in Telugu. I'm not sure. So then we saw a simple basic if-else demo wherein we saw age was there, age was less than 18 and greater than 18. We can use else if condition also. So maybe I'll ask you to do something in this. And then we saw a logical and as well as less than greater than. Fine. So now if the age is between 19 to 30, it should tell choose your leader carefully. So when your age range is this much, between 19 to 30, it should say choose your leader carefully. Oppo, I guess at least 4 or 5 times Sushmita ma'am have sent attendance link, my friend. Please check the chat box. So when the age is between 19 to 30, you need to print choose your leader carefully. Fine. So now let's see if age is less than 18. Else if age is less than 30. So of course, it will cover everything from 8 less than 18, of course, and then else we can use age greater than 18 and less than 30. You print choose your leader carefully. Else, if not this, then please vote. Just please vote then. So now, since it's 15, it should tell cannot vote. Yeah, but then if I make it maybe 25, it falls between 18 and 30. Choose your leader carefully. And the moment I make it 35, it should say please vote. Hope this is clear to everyone. Yeah, fine. Or we can do less than 30 also here, but then of course, if we don't want to use logical and, still that is also correct. Of course, there are multiple ways. As and when we exceed in the program, we'll see there are multiple ways of doing one particular thing. It depends upon your way of implementation. Fine. So I believe now attendance link is already shared. Anyone any doubts, any queries? You can feel free to ask me. Fine. So if there are doubts, feel free to ask me. We have next 5 minutes maximum for doubts. So for tomorrow session, I guess for tomorrow session's link, it would be in your LMS, XLR LMS. Sushmita ma'am, tomorrow's session link will be in LMS or students are asking that doubt?
Yes, sir. I'll let them know. Are you done with the session, sir? Is there
Yeah,
any
ma'am.
questions to be answered? It's
No, ma'am,
done.
I've asked and in the chat box they are telling that they don't have any questions. No.
Okay, sir. Fine. Then we can wind up. So
Sure.
about the link, sir. The Zoom link will be the same. It will work for all 15 days, but the YouTube link will be a different. And even they can join from LMS. If it is not, they can join from this Zoom link as well.
Sure. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
So I guess Bhanushi wants to know the explanation of public static void main. So Bhanushi will do it tomorrow. Okay, dear? Because it's going to be a bit lengthy and I want everyone to pay attention if we are doing it. Okay, dear? For sure, tomorrow when we start, we'll go with this and then we'll go with the content. Okay, ma'am? Fine. So
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you so much.
thank you,
We'll meet
everyone.
again by tomorrow.
Sure. Thank you, everyone. See you all tomorrow at same time.
Yeah, so dear students, as attendance link has been shared multiple times in the chat, I request kindly mark your attendance, and the 60% of attendance is mandatory. So make sure that you will be attending the regular classes like every day, and get the attendance mark and get the certificate. Okay. So yeah, thank you all. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 7 p.m.